We are live. Mm, 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 mm. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to day number, guess what? Day number 2-3 of reading and meditation of the magic. Day 23. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Thank you so much for those who've been following me from day number 1. I know you're having a good time like me. That's it. Somebody asked me why I changed the first music. I'm telling you, Facebook is something. They told me that I was making money, so they wanted me to share the money that I was making. And I was like, no, I'm not making any money. I'm trying to advertise this guy, but you know what? It's not working. It's not working. Now, this is music from my ministry, PBM School of Power, and they are telling me that it's copyright. No, it is not copyright. It is a remix. Our own way of doing a remix. So just enjoy it. Yeah, we're just dancing like a winner man. Dancing. Welcome to day number 23. For some reason, the reason for today is really short, sweet, and easy. So as the days go by, the readings are different. It's more of the practice because there's a lot that we've learned. So we just have to put it into practice. Day 23, the magical air that you breathe. Mark Ellen Chen says, it is quite possible to leave your home for a walk in the early morning air and return a different person. Have you ever actually experienced that? You leave and go out for a walk. By the time you're leaving the house, you feel so weak. You feel so like, ugh. You come back after the walk, refreshed, smiling, just feeling different. That is a power. The power of leaving your home and going out for a walk. Walking is magical. If someone had told me a few years back to be grateful for the air that I breathe, I would have thought the person was crazy. It wouldn't have made a bit of sense to me. Why on earth would anyone be grateful for the air they breathe? Did you ever feel that way? But as my life changed from using gratitude, the things that I took for granted or didn't even give a second thought about became an absolute miracle to me. I went from sweating the small stuff in my little world and day to day life to opening my eyes and thinking about the bigger picture and wonder of the universe. I'm going to read this again because this is my story. I went from sweating the little stuff or the small stuff in my little world and day to day life to opening my eyes and thinking about the bigger picture and wonder of the universe. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's not worth it. And most of the time, this sweating of small stuff comes from the people closest to you, closest to heart. They get on your what we call last nerves. But you can change it. Look at the bigger picture. Don't sweat it. It does a miracle to your own life. As the great scientist Newton said, when I look at the solar system, I see the Earth at the right distance from the sun to receive the proper amount of heat and light. This did not happen by chance. Everything needs to be positioned where it's supposed to be. Those words made me think more and more about the bigger picture. It's not an accident that there is a protective atmosphere surrounding us and that beyond it there is no air or oxygen. It's not an accident that the trees give up oxygen so that our atmosphere is continually replenished. It's not an accident that the solar system is perfectly placed and that if we were devastated by cosmic radiation, there are thousands of parameters and ratios to support life on Earth. all of them are on a knife edge, and their fine tuning is so critical that a fraction of the difference in any of these parameters and ratios will make life unlivable on planet Earth. It is difficult to believe any of these things could have happened by accident. It would seem that they seem designed, like perfectly designed, perfectly placed, perfectly balanced for us, but that is not the way it is. When the realization hits you that all of these things might not be an accident, and that the balance of every microscopic element surrounding the earth and on earth is in perfect harmony to support us, you will feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for life, because all it has been doing is to sustain you. Life has been doing a lot. There's a lot of things put together to sustain us. So why do you want to take it for granted? Be grateful. Be grateful. The magical air that you breathe is not an accident or a fluke of nature. When you think about the correspondence or the enormousness of what had to take place in the universe for us to have air, and you then take a breath, breathing into our body becomes breathtaking in every sense of the word. Let me read this again. When you think about the enormousness of what had to take place in the universe for us to have air, and you then take a breath, breathing air into your body becomes breathtaking in every sense of the word. We take one breath after another and never give a thought of the fact that there is always air for us to breathe. Yet, oxygen is one of the most plentiful elements in our body, and as we breathe, it fills every cell in our body so that we can continue to live. The more precious gift of our life is air, because without it, none of us would last more than a few minutes. Have you ever thought about that? Hold your nose for 1 second and you start gasping. Make it to go to 2 minutes. Oh my Lord, it's like the world is coming to an end. You're fighting for your life. Air. Air does that for us. The author says, when I first began to use gratitude's magical power, I used it for a lot of personal things that I wanted, and it worked. But it was when I began to be grateful for the real gifts in life that I experienced the ultimate power of gratitude. The more grateful I become for sunset, for the tree, for the ocean, for the dew on the grass, for my life, for the people in it, for the material things I've ever dreamed of having poured down upon me, I now understand the reason why it happened that way. When we can feel truly grateful for the precious things or gifts of life and really feel grateful, like the magical air that we breathe, we have reached one of the deepest possible levels of gratitude. And whoever has that depth of gratitude will receive absolute abundance. Today, the author wants us to stop and think about the glorious air that you breathe. Take 5 deliberate breaths and feel the feeling of the air moving inside your body and feel the joy of breathing it out. I'll do that. This should take 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you did this with me, how do you feel? The power of the breath we take for granted. The breath we take for granted. It says, after you've taken each of the set of 5 breaths, say the magic word, thank you. I just did the 5 and I'm saying thank you. It felt so good. It's like just breathing in and breathing out. Thank you for the magical air that I breathe. So today that could be your exercise as you walk around, as you're at work, as you're driving. You breathe in, you breathe out, and you say, thank you for the magical air that I breathe. Powerful. It is best if you can do this magical practice outside so you can really feel and appreciate the magnificence of fresh air. But it's that not possible. If that's not possible, then do it inside the house. You can close your eyes while taking the breath. You saw what I did, right? I closed my eyes. I'm telling you, every time I do the magical practice, I close my eyes because it just takes me to another. I want to get out of me and just let it go. You will feel so relieved, so light, but it's so magical. You can do it while you're walking, waiting in line, shopping, or anywhere at any time you want. The important thing is to deliberately feel the feeling of the air going in and out of your body. Breathe the way you naturally breathe because this magical practice for the air you breathe. If taking a bigger breath helps you to feel more gratitude, then go for it. If it helps to make a sound or mentally say the magic words, thank you, as you breathe the air out, then do that. If you see me when I do mine, I go, that sound. I'm telling you, it takes me far. I say it takes me far, not you. It takes me far. Okay. So don't judge me. Um, if it helps to make sound or mentally say the magic words thank you as you breathe the air out, then do that. If you want to also do a variation of the practice in the future by imagining you're breathing in gratitude and filling up yourself in with every breath you take, go for it. Okay? You can say, I breathe in gratitude and I exhale in gratitude. I breathe in gratitude and I exhale painfulness. Breathe in gratitude and take out what you don't want. Take it out, speak it, believe it, and it happens for you. In ancient teachings, it is said that when a person reaches the point of being deeply grateful for the air that they breathe, their gratitude will have reached a new level of power and they will have become the true alchemist who can effortlessly turn every part of their life into gold. So we are done with reading the magical air that you breathe. Day number 23. We'll go to our exercise as usual. We'll go to exercise as usual. Do you know what happened this time? I did not play the music because I just wanted to feel the breath. I wanted to feel the breath. Somebody asked me what's going on with the music. I just ignored the comment. I ignored the comment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. I wanted us to be in link with with the exercise. That's why. So we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. So we're gonna do the breathing for the exercise today. So we should count our blessings, make a list of the 10 things that have blessed you and just thank God for it. I always give a couple of them, but please, please, if you're following this, do it. Do the exercise. Count your blessings, 10 things. We all have a reason to be grateful. There is nobody who will say, I don't have more than 10 things to be grateful for. Just waking up in the morning. It's a reason to be grateful. It's a huge reason to be grateful, right? So you take that deep breath. Wow, this lady has insisted that I should put the music. Okay, I'll put it before we finish. My goodness, I didn't know somebody was enjoying this background music. Just like I need it for my exercise. Please put it. No problem. I'm sorry. So our gratefulness thing, I always tell you people once I get up in the morning, just getting out of bed. it's like I am grateful for being able to wake up in the morning, because there are some people that as I speak, they're taking their last breath. So you can get up. If you're ever watching me right now, be grateful. And for that, I count my blessings. I say, thank you. I'm grateful for the air that I breathe. I'm grateful for the food that I eat. I'm grateful for the eyes that can see. The ones who are blind cannot see. There are some people who can't even see or hear. So I'm grateful I have it all. My senses are all in place. And for that, I say thank you. I'm grateful for being of service. I'm grateful for waking up at hours that I don't want to wake up to do the magical practice. This is day 23, and I never expected that I'll even go past day number 3. But because by doing this, I'm blessing a soul, even if it means blessing one person, or changing one person's life in doing this exercise, then I've done my job. And for that, I am grateful. And I say, thank you. I am grateful for being uniquely me, owning who I am, owning my weaknesses, owning the areas where I'm great, just being me and not being bothered with what person A or person B says. Because until you're grateful for yourself and accept who you are, it becomes very hard to change you or even change others. So I'm grateful. And for that, I say thank you. Wow, 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 wow. So that is my little grateful practice, the ones that I have. For now, of course, we have to do 10 of them. I did 10 already, and for the rest of the day, I will continue doing it because it is important. It is important. The next part of our gratefulness is to talk about money. We did that earlier in our series. Supposed to have money in your wallet that you use and speak to it every single day. I just put my wallet. I told you before, I have 2 that is always there. I have $100 bill and I have $1 bill. I speak to it every single day. Make money to understand. It is there for me to be used. Make money to understand. I will never and can never be a slave to money. But money is there for me to use it every time I want, every time I need it. Make money to understand it is there in abundance in my life. And whenever I command it, it will be coming for me to use. Because I have demanded it, because I don't fear money, because I don't speak lack, money will always be around for me to use. Don't ask me how it happens, it works. If you are listening to the series, I told you before, I gave you an example of a time when I had problems. Like I had to be late in paying my bill. But I did the practice. I actually wrote on that particular bill that paid. Hoping or believing that it will be paid by the time it's due. Behold, I got a message from Cash App. Thousands of dollars. This is somebody I have known for about 2 or 3 years. And all he said is, God bless you. It's been a while. I'm telling you people, I needed this money like there was no tomorrow. I needed this money, but I believed already that I have already received it. And what did I get? More than what I expected. From who? Somebody I never ever dreamed of. The person said it's been a while, they know what was going on in my life. I just wanted to bless me. And said so much has been going on with him, he just felt he should give me this money. How do you explain that? It's the universe. The universe connects with you. When you speak it out, the universe makes it happen for you. Let's speak it out with a grateful heart and mean it. Mean it. It happens and it works. Put it to practice. Right? And our last one is before you go to sleep. Before you go to sleep, those who have their magic rock, my magic rock, mine, it's written on my own belief. Belief is what is written on my magic rock. Speak life into the magic rock. Here they say before you go to sleep, my magic rock, I use it in the morning and in the evening. Once I get up, I tell the magic rock about my day. As you go to bed, speak into the magic rock. For the things that have worked well during the day, you say thank you. For the things that didn't work well during the day, you say thank you. For the things that are still to come, you say thank you. The things you're professing for, like I just appreciating and grateful for my business partners every single day. I am grateful for the leads and how it will eventually become buyers for me. And I say thank you. I am grateful for the good news that is coming my way to announce me to my next level. And I say thank you. Speak it to a magical stone. It works, people. It works. And that is it for day number 23. Day number 23 of reading and meditation of the magic. Right? We're going to go back to our music and dance like a winner man for Wednesday. Wednesday, go out there and do some work with some dancing. You know, I started your day, so there's no reason for you to walk into that office like somebody who's just getting out of bed. Walk into the office like a dancer, right? Dancing. If you're a man, dance like a winner man. If you're a woman, dance in the office like a winner woman. I'm dancing like the winner man. The winner man. The winner man. Have a wonderful day, my people. I'll see you tomorrow for yet another good day of reading and